So those of white skin, I am not your enemy. And you may not have anything to do with what your ancestors have done. Nevertheless, it is Europe and America that have colonized and enslaved the entire planet. Is there anyone who can deny that? It is not that slavery did not exist before white people. And it is not that evil did not exist. But governments, systems of evil, and education that supports white supremacy, that makes white people sick and black people sicker. So all of this has to be done away with, that we can fulfill our destiny and become human beings and reflection of the divine being. But in the book of Revelations, in the 12th chapter, here's wisdom. Count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, 666. The book of Revelation, as well as the book of Daniel, describes 4 beasts. And then it said the mark of the beast was in their forehead and in their hands. And if you look at the actions of human beings toward one another, whether we are white human beings or black human beings or brown or Hispanic or Native American, whatever we are, look at the actions of our hands and the words of our mouths. They are not the words and the actions of human beings. They are the words and the actions of beasts in human form. So we slither around like serpents, lying, tricking, deceiving one another. This is the way of the world in which we live. It justifies homosexuality. It justifies lesbianism. It justifies all the things that God forbids. Now listen, if you are that way, I'm not here to speak of condemnation of my brother or sister who is engaged in one form of departure from right, while all the rest of us are engaged in some other departure from what is right. That's not what this is about. It is about providing a mirror that will allow you to see why God is destroying America and the present world. He came without observation. See, he was coming after you. Well, they have long been expecting one to come after you. You being the lost member of the Aboriginal black nation, they were expecting one that looks like you. But he had a wise father who was a black man who went up in the Caucasus Mountains and found a Caucasian woman, purified her. As the Bible puts it in the book of Revelation, there was a wonder in heaven. A woman clothed in the sun, standing on the moon with 12 stars and a crown on her head. Clothed in the sun means that she was wrapped in the light of God and was pregnant with a child. Standing on the moon means that she was in fulfillment of what all the prophets had spoken. And the 12 stars represent the 12 major scientists who approved of this relationship that would bring the Son of Man into existence. He came without observation. He moved among us for 20 years before he made himself known. We don't know to whom he spoke, but he was wise, wise, wise. And in the book of Habakkuk it said, and he had horns coming out of his hands, but there was the hiding of his power. He taught Pastor Russell and Judge Rutherford. And from that teaching came that which is called the Jehovah's Witnesses, a group of people who understand the end times, who understand the end of this system of things, who refer to themselves as witnesses of Jehovah. And they are right. And what they've set up all over America is called Kingdom Hall. They come and knock on your door to try to help you to understand the book you've been reading but didn't understand. But they represent the kingdom. So do Mormons. So do others. The kingdom of God is a government under the rules and laws of God. You can come as you are, but you can't stay that way. You can come as you are, but you have to be cleaned up and made ready for your job.